Welcome back. So this is what I've been doing. I don't know what you've been doing, but this is what I've been doing. Down here in this dark pit, hauling out this rock. I hope you're outside enjoying this nice summer day while I'm down here slaving away. Well, this is what I got. Couple stacks here. Quite a bit actually. I did originally want to get more, but halfway through this I realized that you could do this now and craft cobble. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll just make some of that tunnel wall out of cobblestone instead of making it all smooth stone. Give it some kind of design. And that would definitely cut down on the time I spend down here quarrying stone. And if you're not familiar with how I do this, it goes just like this. And ready, pop. There it goes, popped off. And that one's gonna pop off. And then this one will pop off. There it goes. And I don't have any room in here. I got enough basalt. There you go, just like that. And just keep going all the way. And then when you turn back around, you have the same pattern on the floor. And just keep going back and forth until you get deeper and deeper and deeper. Alright, so let's give me a couple of these so we can get out of here. Yeah, let's head out of here. I plan on, I should go up this side. I plan on, well, I don't know how far I'm going to get today. I plan on, first thing we're going to do is make some steel. Blue-red steel, let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's stop talking about it and let's just do it already. By the way, yeah. This one was about halfway, as deep as it is now, it was about halfway that deep. I started there, and then I started hitting a different rock down there, so I moved over, I made this one. These are old ones, and this was the first one. They get pretty deep. Pretty deep. You could extend them as far as you want. You see, this one wasn't as far at first, then the deeper I got, I went further. This one's pretty long. Alright. Enough of that business. We got the stone. Let's head out of here. Alright. So here we are. The workshop. Let's do this. I just want to cook up a huge batch. Now, I kind of forgot how to do this. It's been a while. It gets hectic when you go into the highest tier metal because you got so many other metals to cook up and combine, and it gets a bit hectic. I just fired up these forges right now just to get my molds ready, as many as I can, because we'll go through a lot of them. Now, this is all the gold I have. That's not going to get me a lot of red steel. I have this ingot. Where is it? I have a red steel ingot in here somewhere. There it is. Okay, so I got one. I would like to get 2 buckets, so I'm hoping this is going to get me at least, I think is a bucket 3 ingots. If it is, I'm going to need 5. But I do remember, or if you need a ton of iron, just a ton of it. So iron's going to get cooked up in this big daddy right here. Let's start cooking up some gold. And it's going to be like a relearning process for me, one step at a time. So okay, so I got this written down. You need the gold is for red steel, silver is for blue steel. So with the gold we're going to be making rose gold. And I have a couple rose gold ingots too, but I might as well just cook up all this stuff. Just cook it all up and see what it gets me. Alright, I think I just did 7 and 14. Okay, a little bit more charcoal. You always want to go a little bit more charcoal than ore. I think I did kind of a lot more charcoal, but that's fine. I forgot the melting points of all the ores too. I totally forgot everything, so I don't know. This is gonna be fun. It's gonna get hectic. Let's just fill this puppy up. 8. There's 8. Wonder why that didn't take it. Wonder why that didn't take the charcoal. Let's see what's going on down there. Oh, it's even. I'm gonna need more charcoal in there. Are those two just buggy or what? It's sucking up the other ones. You know, it's not getting any bigger either. I don't know what's going on with this. We need more charcoal. Man, I just smoked a whole stack of charcoal already. Let's see if is that even taking it, or is it like bugging out? It's not even getting bigger, so I think I was just wasting my charcoal. I'm a little hesitant to jump in there. What if I break this? You know what? Whatever. Just leave it. Leave it. Yeah, there we go. That's done. Let me get these molds off here. Alright, and this is the joy of metalworking. Running around. A lot of running around. Alright, now. Wow, that only got me, you know what? Damn it. And this is the point of all these anvils over here. Is to keep the stuff, I got all these halfies. The point is to keep this stuff all, that was a waste. Damn, I could have had another ingot there. To keep the stuff in liquid form. Alright, so I messed that one up a little bit. I believe I could smelt these again. If I do that, I think I'm gonna get the, I'll condense it. Let's see if that works. I don't remember everything. Alright, so yeah, the point of all these anvils here is to keep everything in liquid form as you're working with it. See, I got these all left over from the last time I did red and blue steel. I know that the iron is not going to smelt on its own. It needs to be heated up a little bit. So let me punch that for a minute. Let me look up what I got to do next. Oh, there it goes. Alright, we'll get that in a minute. Let's get the copper and zinc going. I don't want this whole episode to be cooking this stuff up, but what the hell's my zinc? Which one is zinc? Alright, I'm gonna have to look up which one is zinc because I totally forgot. Alright, the zinc is sphalerite, which was over here, right? Yeah. Don't know how much of it I'm gonna need. I didn't map out everything like total number of ingots I'm going to need of each metal, so it's going to be, like I said, an as-you-go process. So we'll put the copper in here. Now I'm going to need a lot of this. Might as well make a lot. I don't want this whole episode to be just making cooking this stuff up, but I think it's like 10 minutes in already, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of cutting. Get rid of this too. Get rid of that 2 spot. That's gonna need more charcoal. That one's looking good. Alright, well, I'm going to be cooking up a lot of steel right now. I'm just going to cook up a lot and transfer it over into the anvils to be dealt with later. Alright, a couple things are going on here. For one, this is not melting for some reason. I do not know why. Maybe it's not getting hot enough. I don't know if... I don't see why he would change anything. I don't think it changed because you need to smelt wrought iron in here to liquefy it so you can combine it with pig iron and make steel. That's the way I did it before. I don't know if that changed. Could be it's not getting hot enough because it's raining, which is another thing. I never mentioned this, but even when I was playing before, I think this game tries to troll you, because every single time I would light up my forges, it would start raining. And you have to build the forges right to have this little rain catch. So, because if the rain falls directly on the forge, it cools it down. So I don't think that's the problem, because I built it right. Oh, crap. Oh, I didn't close that off. Piece of dirt. That could have been a near disaster if that was a creeper. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna have to not worry about that. The other problem is I need 3 ingots of gold to make rose gold. I only have 2. I would have had 3 if I was able to use these, but I messed that up. But I do have these old 3 ingots of rose gold, so I'll have to use that. Luckily, you only need 1 for a batch of 4 red steel, so this is 8 red steel right here, or 12 I mean. So the next thing for red steel is brass, and brass is 3 copper and 1 zinc, and I have that right here. Let's get that ready. 1, 2, 3. 1 zinc, right onto the metal table. There we go. 4 brass. Now I want to put this in one of these ingots here, because this is a final recipe, so a final product. The other thing I noticed is you used to be able to store an ingot in here. I guess he fixed that. That takes away 1 storage space. Alright. So you got the rose gold, you got the brass. You need black steel and regular steel now. Now this is why you need a ton of this stuff cooking up all the time. What you're going to do is you want to take 3 of your pig irons, let them cool down, then you have to hammer them out into wrought iron, then liquefy them again in here. We're going to see if that works. And then you combine them with a pig iron, right? If I remember, yeah. And that gives you steel. Then you have to mix that steel with nickel and black bronze, so I should get started on the black bronze now, which is copper, silver, and gold. Oh. So I could use the 2 gold for that. Alright. Alright. So let me start smelting the silver. Alright, really quick. This is how you make the wrought iron. You get pig iron out. Now don't get confused. Don't get all excited, because that happened to me. Now you got wrought iron. I see you still have to pick it up and put it back to reset the thing. That was bad, but oh well. Shrinky dink, come on. What's going on here? Oh, it's still liquid. Alright. Let that cool down. Well, it's not going to cool down in there. Alright. Now to get the black bronze, we're going to need... I got a good amount of copper already smelted. Well, we could get this out of here. All I got is tetrahedrite. I never found the fabled silver vein, and I've never heard of anybody finding one either. I don't think I need to make a mess. Well, you don't get pure silver from this, so let's throw that much in and see what that does for us. It's gonna need more coal. Just take it. There. Alright, now you want to liquefy this pig iron, wrought iron here. Like that. Maybe that gold wouldn't smelt because it was in things. I don't know. Not worrying about it. I don't need it. I could have used it. I don't need it though. Because actually I do need the pure gold. These pure gold ingots or something else. Alright. Back to work. Alright guys. There was another monkey wrench in the plans. There was another change in the matrix. There's things changing all over the place I never knew of. So when I oh yeah, by the way, look at my friend over there. He's watching. He's watching me work. So when I cooked that tetrahedrite up, I know it doesn't give you pure silver or only silver, but it used to give you silver and copper. Now it gives you sterling silver. And that poses a problem because I don't have any silver except what I have left over since the first time we did this, which is right here. One, huh? That's all I got. That's a huge problem because that's going to severely limit the amount of black bronze I can make, and I need black bronze to make black steel. Oh, so we have an issue. We have a big issue. So I looked up on a wiki real quick, and now you get silver from either silver itself, which I've never found before. I don't know if he made it more common, or galena. So I'm going to have to work something out. This can only give me, this one silver will only give me 4 black bronze, which could give me 16 black steel. And that's just not going to cut it. You know what, we'll do what we can. I thought I had more than one actually, but I don't. I only have one. What's this? This is brass. Pig iron. Alright, well, anyway, let's make the steel. You take your 3 wrought iron, your pig iron. You want to be a little bit more ready than that. And I just made a mess in my inventory. And because that will happen. Look at, they all cooled. Alright, I'm gonna do a take 2 on that. Yeah, okay, of course the creeper went off. Of course he went off, yeah. There's another buddy over there coming to blow me up. I forgot you have to be about 20 blocks away from a creeper to keep him from going off in TerraFirmaCraft. I totally forgot that. Tried to be sneaky, hit him and back up, and I was like back here and he still went off. But, and he did a lot of damage too. They're supposed to be nerfed in this game, but that's some damage. He took out a lot of rocks. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here with all this smelting, and there's been a couple of changes I've noticed already. But here, let's do this. I got these all liquefied up. not. There we go. Now you can keep your oh, you know what? That has to be hit again, doesn't it? Yeah. So now I gotta let this cool and work it again into steel. So I'll come back when this is cooled. Okay, so now you take your unshapen high carbon steel and you hit it again. You work it again. And again. And there you go, you got a steel ingot. Now, you can use your steel for tools. It's a good quality tool, and it doesn't require mixing any metals. You just do the wrought iron and the pig iron. If you don't want to go through all the trouble to get blue and red steel, you could just chill with your steel just like that. But this will actually have to be liquefied again, this steel, and then mixed with nickel and the black bronze to make black steel, and black steel is the final ingredient to your blue and red steel. So for this, I'm not going to mess with it right now because I got to try and slow down. I'm trying to do too many things at once. You know what, it really doesn't matter if it cools down or not because it's got to be liquefied again. So what I'm going to do is just cook up all the black bronze that I can, since that's what we're lacking the most. And then I'll see what I could do with that, because black bronze is an ingredient in both blue and red steel. So let me cook that up. I got 1 silver. Oh man, it's only gonna give me 4. You know, I could do that right now. Of course, it's 1 gold. My gold is there. Make sure I know where my silver is. My silver is there, and I need 2 copper. Okay, gold, silver. Ready? Silver, copper, gold. And let's do this really quick. There we go. 4 black bronze. Now this stuff, alright, let's throw it right there. Oh man, that's all I got. That's gonna give me 16 black steel though. And now I need to start smelting up the nickel. Alright, so I'll work this stuff and I'll start smelting up the nickel too. Alright guys, check this out. I was digging around in my halfies and I found 2 half silver ingots, and I was able to do this with them. I threw them in here, just like these 2 gold ones, to liquefy them. And then if you take them over to a camping fire, boom. I know I just wasted some gold there, but no big deal. 1 whole ingot is better than 2 half ingots. And that's how I was able to combine them to give myself another silver ingot. Now that's great. That is excellent. So with that, I'm going to make another batch of black bronze like this. Awesome. So now we got 8 black bronze. That's going to significantly increase our blue-red steel output. Alright. So while I was playing around with that, I also been getting the I got liquid steel here. Now next step is to make black steel, and I smelted up the nickel, which what did I put it? Where did I put the nickel? That was it? Yeah, okay, that's the nickel. So for black steel you need 2 steel, 1 nickel, 1 black bronze. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2 steel. Oh, one of them's not good. The nickel. How did nickel cool so quick? Alright. let me liquefy this nickel again and we'll try that one more time. Alright, take 2. I got everything set, ready to go. Ready, hike. I really gotta fix my inventory so the ingots don't scatter all over the place. There we go. Oh, that has to be worked too. I keep forgetting all this stuff needs to be worked. Worked, and reworked. Alright, but anyway, you get unshapen weak steel. Now I gotta wait till that cools, and I gotta work it into black steel, and then I'm gonna have to liquefy it again. You need a lot of molds for this. In fact, I should start cooking up some more. Alright, so when you get your weak steel, you turn it into ingots. Ready? Then you take one. I had to look this up because I forgot. You grab a pig iron ingot that you have laying around, and you have to weld them two together. There you go, to make high carbon black steel. Then, as usual, you guessed it, you work that. Now you got a black steel ingot, and you have to liquefy that black steel ingot now. Yes, this is very tedious. Okay, now it's time for the final move. When you finally got your black steel liquefied again, here's what you want to do. Very quickly now, you want to take your black steel, a rose gold, a brass, and a regular steel, mix that, and there you go. Boom. Unshapen, weak red steel. Now this, you just let it cool down. Hold on one second, I don't... Okay, with this, you want to let it cool down. And you gotta work it into weak red steel. And this, again, you're gonna have to weld. You don't want this to cool down. Do I got room anywhere? Was on my room. Oh boy, just throw it in there. You don't want that to cool down because that has to be welded with another piece of black steel. So you can see it's an incredible amount of iron you need with this stuff. So here we go. Now this is the final stage. Just take one of your black steel ingots, you let it cool, you work it into an ingot. Take your red steel ingot, your weak red steel, make sure you have flux, weld them, and there you go. You finally got... Oh, you gotta work it again. There, you finally got an end game ingot. There's my other one, I don't have room for it. Alright, so that's how it's done. Now you didn't see me make the rose gold, which is simply 3 gold and 1 copper. That I had left over from the first time I did this. I have this bismuth bronze left over, I have this sterling silver, and brass. You saw me make that. I actually didn't need to make all the brass I did, but... Now, that's red steel. For blue steel, the black steel and the steel ingredient is the same, but you replace the rose gold with sterling silver and you replace the brass with bismuth bronze. Now, this ran crazy long. In the interest of time, I'm just going to do the rest off camera. I'm going to make as many red steel ingots as I can. Well, I'll use 4 of these black bronze to see if that can make me another 12 red steel, and I'll use these 4 see if I can get 16 blue steel. Alright, here's the deal. For editing reasons, I'm going to not even try and make the blue steel. I made all the red steel I can make, and I'll just save the blue steel for later, because in like real life I should just finish this up so I have time to edit it. So I ended up getting 13 ingots of red steel. I got them scattered all over the place. There it is, 4 there, it is 2 there. I think I got 4 over here too. No, where are they? Here's another 4. Yeah, they got some more somewhere else. But let's go ahead and make the bucket really quick. I think I want to make 2 buckets. So you have to weld these 2 together, make a double ingot. And then it's just like making a tool, I think. How come that didn't happen? Ah, okay, you have to make it into a sheet first, that's right. Which is easy enough. Okay, now we can make a bucket. Oh, I didn't do that. Bend, bend, bend. Let me go back a little bit. There we go. We got a bucket. We're back in bucket business. And of course I would want 2 of these. Infinite pool purposes. There we go. Alright, so now I got 2 buckets. Bam, bam. Two buckets that we will just store in here for now. They don't stack. They don't go in chests. Okay, they still don't go in chests. Yeah, just get in there. I mean, that's kind of dumb that you got to do that with your buckets. I mean, come on now. Come on. You got to put your buckets in an anvil. Alright, anyway. Oh yeah, here's what I wanted to mention. I must have got confused when I was doing my silver. Of course, it turns out you do still get pure silver from tetrahedrite. I just must have mixed up my silver and my sterling silver. Yeah, so I really wanted to help people who were struggling doing their metalworking, but I think the only thing I succeeded in doing is confusing everyone, because I confused myself a lot doing that. But we did get through it, make all that red steel. So just to clarify that, you do get silver from tetrahedrite. Alright. Now let's, a little bit of time we got left, let's just finish up this tunnel here. As you can see, I did fix this just as I was waiting for metal to smelt and stuff, because I got sick of looking at it, and I was pretty pissed that that creeper did that. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I got these claystone rocks on me. I'm figuring I'll make a pattern like this. I have to go fill that in from the top. We're done here. So if I did that on both sides with claystone bricks. Oh damn, that's gonna fall. Okay, I gotta think a little bit before I act. Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna do the bottom like that and the top like that on both sides. I think that looks cool. Got a little cobblestone action going. Alright, so I'll do this. Alrighty, I'm done with that. So let's go check it out. Bam, tunnelage. Here's the tunnel. I like this, this brings a little bit of light down here. Brighter. It doesn't bring light, but it makes it look brighter instead of so dark if this would just be pure basalt. I ended up doing this with the torches because I just didn't like them sticking out like this when you're in a 2x1 here. Unless it's a mine where you're digging for ore, I don't like, you know, let me just burn my face off every time I run past here. Yeah, thank you. No eyebrows, thank you. Like I said, it's fine when it's down in a mine, you know, when you're just searching for ore, but I wouldn't like it up here in a tunnel. It's got to be a little bit more decorative if it's part of my house. So, there are these. I don't know if it's totally lighting the place up. I think there's enough light coming in here. But if anything, I could always just add more. This, well, we'll just finish that when the time comes, when we get to it. That's going to involve some water. But there it is. That's it. This is done. Came out quite nice, actually. Just for a little tunnel. That was such a hassle. Alright, let me sleep here. Alright, so that's done. What I'm thinking of next time is we'll do a little something up here. We prepared the place up the last few days, so let's do a little something up here. Yeah, alright, sure, why not? And unless something else comes up, I don't think anything else will come up. We could work up here for a few days, build something cool. These things grow so quick. Get out of here. Alright. Alright guys, thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time. Later.